All right, y'all, we're back again. Tuba's here, and we got another Masters of the Universe Thundercats figure to check out. This is the last one in this installment of 3 figures. This is Lino, Lord of the Thundercats. This should be a cool-ass figure. I don't know. I've liked all the ones I've gotten so far, and yeah, I think they're pretty bitchin'. I really think they are. I really, really do. And like I said before, there's been people that have hated on this, and at least a couple comments. And that I got on the Skelra video that were like against this, that were not against it, but just like, oh, people are stupid, you know, oh, Mattel, ha ha ha, like, oh, y'all are stupid, this is stupid, it doesn't make any sense, I wouldn't have liked it as a kid, blah blah blah, and I don't know, I think it's pretty awesome, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty cool. I even like the Turtles crossover. I thought that was bitching because that was a way I could still collect Turtles. And as far, because I love Motu and I like Ninja Turtles, but the cool thing was I could sell all my Ninja Turtles crap, sell it all, and then keep the Motu stuff because it's cool, because it's Motu. So yeah, that works for me, man. That works $100 for me, so that's awesome. Anyways, check out the back of the package, and there is Lino facing off with Skelra. Lino, Lord of the Thundercats, battles back the ancient forces of evil from Third Earth to Third Eternia. And there's a gray skull in the background, so that's awesome. And yeah, Lino, Lord of the Thundercats, includes comic book. It's a funny thing, I got to get our grandbaby, our oldest grandbaby, a Castle Grayskull, and I got some He-Man figures, like mint on card origins, that I could give him with the Castle Grayskull, but I don't want to give him Popo's. I want to give him his own that he can get in the box and open it up, and we can put it together and all that. I mean, he's going to be 3 and about Christmas time. After Christmas, he's going to be 3 years old. But whenever he sees my screensaver or whatever on my freaking phone, it's always the Alfredo Alcala version of the Castle Grayskull or whatever from the box or whatever. And he's always like, ah. Whenever he sees that, he just goes, ah. And I'm like, I showed him the commercial of the old commercial of Castle Grayskull with the Beast Man and the kid playing with his, son and stuff. They're like, the dad and son playing with the figures and stuff. The Beast Man, like, oh no, a corny ass commercial, but still hella cool, and still the way I was introduced to Masters of the Universe. And I showed him that, and he's all, Popo, bring home now, home, whatever you go get. Like, it's like, dude. And I was just like, I was tickled pink, man, because I'm like, yeah, dude, Popo will definitely hook you up these characters, and you can play you and your brother when he gets a little older, or they don't even have to keep him. I don't care. He might like it for 5 minutes. It can just, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, that's just cool to turn him on to some Motu. That's freaking awesome. And it could either stay with him or not stay with him. It doesn't matter to me. I just think it's cool. Anyways, for the meantime. Anyways, so we got Sheath Sword of Omens onto back, and then there's other figures in the line, obviously. There's Lino, Chitara, and Battle Cat Man. So there you go. Includes comic book. So yeah, let's get this guy open and check him out. Alright, y'all, and here's our Motu style Lino, and here's our mini comic, actually. And our pamphlet of interchangeability, so we can change him into Lino, which we're going to do promptly, because I think that's awesome. And there's him with all his Motu gear and the pamphlet of interchangeability, so that's awesome. Here's his Sword of Omens, so that's freaking cool. That is awesome. That is freaking dope. Super cool. He's got his belt. And what else? He also has boots, his Thundercat boots, and he also has a regular hand to go over his claw shield hand, so that's cool too. It's like a almost an open hand, kind of like a reaching out shaky handy or whatever. And there's his Lino hair you can snap on. That's freaking awesome. And a closer look at our Lino, our Motu style Lino. Once again, cool eye tampos and paint. He's got the cool Eternia lion head, Eternia tower right there. That is freaking cool. His shoulder armor is a pauldron. This is freaking rad. So he's got separate Thundercats harness to go over his regular Thundercats, like onesie or whatever you want to call it. So that's freaking rad. That's awesome. He's got his fur boots for Motu style. And yeah, I'm not going to go into articulation with these because I just feel like that's kind of dumb. Yeah, not going to do that. I just want to get him decked out, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and have him with the Sword of Omens real quick. But that's cool. But for me, it's more of shits and giggles to just get him like just set up as a Thundercat versus anything else, like versus keeping him in his Motu armor. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. But I think it's cool too, like for this line, I feel like you want to have more than one of every one of these figures, because you could have them, if you really have the money and the space, you could have them displayed in the Motu style, or you could have them displayed like straight up Thundercats. That's freaking awesome. Or you can do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. That is freaking awesome. And it looks like this hand just pegs out anyways. I believe so. Yeah, so there you go. And then it can plug into his belt over here, so that's awesome. So you can have it kind of separate. That is cool. That is awesome. And then just plug this hand in. So yeah, there you go. That is freaking neat. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and get him unaccessorized and set up like a Thundercat. I love how like so-called or self-proclaimed Motu fans are like, this is stupid. Yeah, this is real stupid, man. This is real stupid. This is hella cool. You have a Thundercat. They give you basically two figures in one. You can have your Motu Thundercats figure, and then you can have just a straight up regular damn Lino Thundercats, like straight up. That is freaking awesome. It's a freaking great figure. That is so cool. It's just freaking Lino Thundercats, dude. That is awesome. They give you that option. That's so rad. I mean, his onesie can come off too, so you can have him like pretty much like back in the day. Like, I don't know, that was the one episode where they're like almost pretty much a naked, or like somewhat Thundercat style naked without all their gear. But other than that, this is awesome. It's freaking rad. Or you can have Vin Diesel, Lino, or you can just have regular Lino. This is badass. It's such a great figure. Once again, the tampos for the face are great. It's just awesome. Like I said before, if you want to just not collect Thundercats or whatever, and just do like, or if you like Thundercats like me and don't want to have to spend money on Super 7 stuff, then yeah, this is cool. Or buy the old vintage stuff or whatever, or just, I don't know, you do whatever you want to do. If you just like Thundercats anyways and collect it all, like some of my other buddies, that's cool. You can do that. But if you're just like me and you don't want to do that, you have this option, and I think that's a pretty kick-ass option. Because look at that Chitara. That's just freaking straight up Thundercats, dude. That's awesome that you can do that with this line. That is so freaking cool. And I don't understand. People are like, oh, this is dumb. Like, it makes no sense to me. No sense, man. This is a stupid-ass crossover. But yeah, that's real stupid, bro. Real stupid. Real freaking stupid. That is freaking awesome. Anyways, we're going to be done with this. Read the mini comic and be done. Be done, man. Be freaking done with this. That's such an awesome figure, man. Such a freaking cool figure. Anyways, here we go. Across the barren desert of the sands of time, a storm strikes the surface with evil intent. There is only one with the power to conjure such an unnatural disturbance. Crack! Skeletor, using an ancient evil tome, and the nefarious Lord of Destruction conjures a force that will finally give him the power to defeat He-Man and claim Castle Grayskull. Ancient spirits of evil, grant me your ever-living power to do your bidding. All it will cost him is something he has no use for. Anyway, his soul. Rumble. Skeletor knows the tome speaks true. The Black Pyramid crosses time and space to heed Skeletor's summoning. Eternia trembles in fear as the ancient spirits of evil welcome their new herald. But unbeknownst to them, before leaving Third Earth for New Thundera, the Thundercats defeated Mumra and destroyed the Black Pyramid. Lino, Lord of Destruction, or is it Lino? Lino, Lord of the Thundercats, swore to battle the ancient evil should it appear again. Hey, that's a slip, man. You're used to seeing Lord of Destruction, not Lord of the Thundercats, man. Give me a freaking break. Anyways, the Eye of Thundera awakens. This can only mean one thing. Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. The Eye of Thundera sees all. Just as I feared, it's the Black Pyramid. Tigra has been taken captive. Lino, A planet just appeared from out of nowhere. Gravitational readings are off the charts. We're being pulled in. If Tigra is here, then the Tower of Omens is undefended. My thoughts as well, Chitara. Bring us in, Panthro. Get ready for a rough landing. Crash! These energy readings are incredible. Where are we? Wherever we are, Tigra needs help. And maybe a sign of hope. Thunder, 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 Thundercats, ho! Lion-O. Hello, friends. Hold it right there. Not one more move. At least I hope your friends landing on our planet wielding a weapon as powerful as the one you hold. I seek no quarrel, I only seek our friend. Then perhaps we can help you find him, Lord of the Thundercats. There is only, welcome to Third Eternia. You're a Thundercat. See, I hate this damn way these bubbles. I always get confused. Anyways, there's only one who can wield the Sword of Omens. Welcome to Third Eternia. You're a Thundercat? Combining their efforts to comb the desert, our heroes find Skeletor's lair, the Black Pyramid. That's where Tigra is being held. Then we will lead the way, but be warned. Skeletor is not to be trifled with. Once I combine the Power Sword and the Sword of Omens, I will have in my hands the ultimate weapon. Nobody will be able to defeat me, not even He-Man. Famous last words, you bag of bones. Lion-O will stop you. I hope he does. I have a surprise for him. Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decayed form to Skele-Ra, the ever-living. Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. Anyways, I'm done. I'm freaking done. That's it, man. I like these figures. I don't have anything else to say. And once again, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, whatever. All right, y'all have a good one. All right, later.